Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, today I have Bobby, formerly a different channel name that you all know, and I changed it. I got everything changed just in time, but now he is Wild Raven Tarot, and I love that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
yes. And of course, I'm Care Bear, Karen, Care Bear Bird of Cards, and it's Mercury Retrograde, the first one of the year. Yeah, during a oh, thanks, y'all. Yeah, I'm rocking my clovers while I can. Um, we need some good luck, right? And this is like the first one, and we have Venus retrograde going on at the same time. So I'm sure that's going to boomerang some people back around, like double trouble. So that's, it makes people not makes, it's just, their energies, forces. It doesn't make us do anything, but we can feel certain urges. This one is in Aries right now. So, what do we know about Aries? Can be a little
Well,
impulsive, bold.
aggressive,
Yeah.
bold.
Yeah, they're cardinal. They start the whole zodiac season off. And yeah, they're leaders. They're the emperor. They're
Aries
they're the
kicks the
emperor.
door open with its foot. Just says, "Boom, I'm here."
Yes, right? So, yeah. So this could, might run into some passionate debates or arguments.
Yeah. I was like, that's more like
You're
it.
gonna have to tame your might have to tame the impulse. And and you might even know, like, I don't need to do this, but you still feel like doing it. Or it could be people in your environment that could maybe just be a little bit more abrupt and a little. It can feel a little aggressive, a little what's the word? I don't know. I can't find words right now, so it's okay. This Mercury
Words
retrograde.
hard.
And I'm a Gemini. So yeah, Gemini, is ruled by Mercury, and so is Virgo. Yeah. And this is a big one, for Virgo, is affecting them. But yeah, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo, Aries, Gemini, and I wrote it down. I knew I would do this because I just said it. Pisces.
I was gonna say,
Pisces.
is it Pisces? There's
It's Pisces.
two other mutable signs there.
Yeah, Pisces. So
I
yeah,
mean, yeah.
yeah. But actually, though, interesting um, little factoid about me that y'all may or may not care about. But I was born during, oh shoot, it wasn't a Mercury retrograde, it was a Venus retrograde. So yeah, Mercury can get me, but Venus, I'm kind of like in my turf here because I was born during a Venus retrograde. So I don't, maybe I'm not feeling quite as wonky in that one. Um, but anyways, just the basics, Mercury retrogrades, they're such, it seemed like such a big deal because Mercury moves the fastest. And so we have like 3 or 4 of these a year. Like this year we have 3. So woo, we didn't get a break. No, no 4 this year. Um, but this one, they're talking about the energy just being a little bit more intensified for this one, with just some of the other energies that are going on in the cosmos. We just started it, and it finishes, I believe, on the 7th of April, I believe. And then, of course, you have the shadow that I think like is to like the 26th or something like that. It just, the energy just takes a little while to dissipate expand, move wherever it's going to move next. I don't know. So, Mercury, like, it seems like such a big deal because it deals with all the things that we deal with in our everyday life, like common things, the way that we communicate, the way that we think, the way that we express ideas, the way that we process information. And, it can just feel like it just gets kind of like scrambled and, um, travel plans, computers, uh, conversations, me remembering words. What's that word called, right? So we can have all that, but it's a good time to just slow down though, because we're in such a, um, you know, uh, we just want everything right now. I want it now. And I want that instant gratification of the information. And I feel like this causes us to, reevaluate, relook at things that we maybe need to fine tune some details on. We need to redo that.
Mercury retrograde, that I view Mercury retrograde as a chance to like the hermit. It's a chance to reevaluate
Absolutely.
things. I have a vision in my head of Mercury retrograde, and it's a really cool vision, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to say it properly and expand because it's really weird, but picture a dance, and a dancer flings his partner out, and the partner ragdolls back and around like that and spins, and when they come back out of it, they have a chance to do the next step. What's the next step going to be? That retrograde is the spin we're in, and how you come out of it is the trick. Are you going to come out of
Literally.
it in the same way, a new way?
Yeah,
That is
because
your chance to make a choice, a decision.
right. Yeah, and it's not even really, moving backwards. It's an illusion.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
An illusion. um, yeah, because because all astrology is from our perspective here on Earth. So, I mean, there's other branches. I believe there's like a helio or one that, does it from the sun, which would totally melt my mind. I would have to change everything I believe right now. I've got enough on my plate.
Right.
So, but anyways, yeah. So, with that, all of the planets like really doing is, it's speeding up and moving maybe past like a slower planet or catches up and then all of a sudden moves, and it's just this illusion because it's not usually doing that, I guess. So I was seeing that with the dancing and the swirling, and I was thinking I could see like the orbit thing. So I thought
Well,
pretty
that's the
cool.
way I view the planet. It's a giant
Yeah,
dance. Life is
yeah.
a dance. So
Life is a dance.
you
And
learn dance,
yep.
you go.
Oh, and on the 29th, it switches. It does a little spin
Pirouette.
out. Yeah, it does a little yes, it does a little pirouette back to Pisces. And so in Pisces, it's like putting a fog machine. Things just get a little blurry.
I love that.
Yeah, lines are blurred, facts kind of dissolve, plans that seem solid just like are in the ethers all of a sudden, like poof, be gone. Things get a little abstract. So Mercury like is so logical, so it struggles a little bit in Pisces. But that part of it's not so long.
Well,
So
let's talk about that for a
yeah,
second. The planet Mercury itself. What does
yeah,
Mercury represent? Mercury is all
absolutely.
about the mind and thoughts and communication. So
Yes.
when retrograde happens, that kind of gets all fuckered up, kind of.
Yeah, scrambled. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, and it's just as aggravating because it's like all of the smaller things that, we do. It doesn't feel as, big as like, Venus or whatever, but those don't happen as often. So it feels like the biggest ordeal ever, just of the frequency and the likelihood that something's going to go awry, because everything does anyways, no matter whether it's retrograde or not. I mean, so it's just, I think, a good time to like just set intentions and look back and evaluate things like you said. So and slow down a little bit and surrender
I call those
control.
I call those think fast rabbit moments. Okay,
Mhm.
those moments when remember Bugs Bunny when something would happen with Elmer Fudd, he'd go think fast rabbit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a think fast rabbit
And
moment to
I'm
me.
not, yeah. Sometimes I can be though. Like I guess it just depends. Like under pressure, but it doesn't feel good.
No.
It doesn't feel good. It releases way too many too much cortisol. So, anyways, though, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good spiel for Mercury retrograde.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so like we wanted to do some readings to help bring some, hopefully some insight and some guidance. Maybe if you're not really sure what you need, perhaps to focus on, maybe this could give you a good suggestion. We'll see what comes out, right? Please, I do have also, like, directly at the top of the description box, links for donations. Donations guarantee you a reading, and you get to skip to the front of the line. And we just ask that if we could just at least do like $5, just because all the the fees, the stuff with PayPal, or all the different things. So but anyways, that's an option. It's not necessary. These are free, but we just ask that you be patient and wait. And what do we want to tell everybody, Bobby, to put in all caps if they would like to be put in for a reading? What do you
Don't
think?
ask me. You know I'm going to say something stupid.
I know, that's why I'm
How
asking
about
you.
well, how about hashtag blink because stars blink.
Blink. Yeah.
I don't know. What's a good one?
You're too cute. Oh man. If I don't think it would be like too hard to spell. I was thinking like Hermes, but like
No,
I
they
don't
don't know how to spell Hermes. Put hashtag
Hermes.
Hermes. And while everybody puts hashtag Hermes in, not blink, we're going to stick with Hermes. Hashtag Hermes. Um,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you about Hermes because Hermes is the Greek equivalent to Mercury. And Hermes, you guys all know that I do work with him. As my role of a priest of Hermes, there is also, I view myself as a translator more than anything else. I translate the messages from the divine, from my spirit guides, from anywhere that those messages are coming from. I translate them and put them into human words and put a human spin on them for my clients and the people I'm coming across. Hermes is known as the Good Shepherd. I'm not going to say which one, but Hermes and his worship was around at least 1400 years before Christianity. And when this certain religion came into being, they adopted everything that Hermes was and is. The protector, the shepherd, the one who died and rose again. Everything is conflated with Hermes. And I get very upset when I think of how they stamped out the religion of Hermes and then adopted it and said, nope, us. It just pisses me off. But Hermes is a cute nickname. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think so. Yeah. And
I
there's a really
have,
expensive bag too.
yeah, Hermes. It's Hermes is a psychopomp. He guides people from the land of the living to the land of the dead. He's the son of Zeus, which son of J-E is how it's said. Zeus. Jesus. Jesus.
Ah, okay,
Think
I
about
gotcha.
that.
I gotcha.
Son of Zeus, son of God, son of the Sky
Wow,
Father.
that's
So
interesting.
there's a lot in Hermes in the religion there that people don't really. Yeah, that is a stupid question. I'm sorry. We'll throw it out there for you, though. We'll see. Type in the keyword there.
I mean,
I've never
yeah,
had
I've
that
just got to
question before.
start at, so yeah, like why
That's
not?
funny. That's funny. Let's do it.
Yeah, I would say probably though, like don't buy it during Mercury retrograde and definitely not during Venus retrograde.
Yeah.
Don't make big hair changes and decisions because you're, yeah.
So
Anyway,
yeah, I
sorry.
plan on doing a whole special on Hermes because I realize I haven't done one. We've done one for Hecate, but I've never done one for Hermes. So that's going to be
Ooh,
a very special one coming up for me. I'm planning that one for March, April 4th, I believe, because 4 is sacred to Hermes. So I'm going to do 4/4. Um,
that's exciting.
yeah.
Oh
So that's
wow,
that.
that's
We'll get
poetry
more into
month
it later.
too.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I was just thinking like what Hermes themed poetry
Hmm.
could be fun too.
So
You
who
gave
do
me
we
some
have?
ideas. All right. Oh, and I was gonna say I haven't said hey to anybody. My bad. I get so excited talking about astrology, and my mouth can't keep up with my brain. Let's see. I was just gonna say I know I saw Miss Roots and Waves, Miss Ange,
Hmm.
and we've got Maru. Hi, Madam Maru, and Selena. Hi, how are you?
Okay,
Divine
here's something
timing.
funny. I was thinking, it's a stupid teenage
Tanya.
joke. If Maru's
Okay.
breasticles are they her Maru tatas? I, some, I will
Hey,
forever be
fire
a
and
little
fire.
kid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, Ramon, how you
Don't
doing?
take it personally. Like if Bobby tells you to calm your tits
Calm your
during
tits.
the reading, it's an endearing expression of his, and we love him. Hi, free spirit. Hi, how are you? And I know I saw Heather. Y'all are just chatting it up. Thank y'all so very much for being here.
I'm gonna
Blessings,
grab
Fatima.
another glass of water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll be done by then. Hey, Lottie, how are you? Oh, it won't let me go all the way back up. Okay, so I know Heather's in here. Hey, Heather, wherever you are. And let's see. Yep, Bill. I that I love that so much. I love the question. I don't know. We'll see how that cards come out for that one, right? Let's see. The wild ones, Jules. Okay, Jules. I'll try to remember. It's hard. But I get it eventually.
What deck
Hey,
are you using
Ramon.
today?
What's that?
What deck are you using?
Oh, well, oh gosh, what is it called? I blank out like this all the time on what decks are called. It's I like to use this in my astrology stuff. The Wandering something. This is horrible. I don't have the box in front of me. So I don't know if y'all know what this one is. Just please tell me.
Madu, you
It's
tend to
the
know everything.
hologram edition. Oh my goodness. I'm a mess today.
I have mine as a hologram edition too. I got these little ones.
Hi, Suzanne. How are you?
This is called the Seventh Spear cards. Where are they? They're just little itty bitty.
Oh, those are so cute.
They
Hi,
are.
Misty. It was good seeing you earlier with Dad.
Miss Tarot D, you
That
sexy
was so
bitch.
sweet. Okay, so hopefully I've got to star a few
Selena.
more, and then I'm like thinking, um, like we could just kind of where spirit leads us,
Okay, let's do this. Lives. I've
Mr.
got that
Hermes.
song in my head now. Lives a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Okay.
Does
All right.
everyone else have varied music tastes? Like I was listening to
Oh, mine is all
yesterday,
over the
Little
place.
Kim,
Yes.
Garth
Little Kim.
Brooks, Judas Priest. I mean, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, and then like I would have to learn classical pieces and stuff. So it's like I'll forget and like an opera song will come on and I'm like, oh my god. So I I feel like I just want to go straight in for this toupee.
Let's do it.
Bill, you're up. Bill was on my channel last night doing readings, and I love Bill's style. And he started riffing off some poetry towards the end on some reads. So it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. All right. So, Bill,
Okay, I'm on to something here.
I'm like thinking that like I need a different deck for this. Thinking my Deviant Moon deck. Why?
I'm pulling 3 cards for you, Bubba.
All right.
And those cards are and third card. May I?
Mm-hmm.
So, here's what I got for you. The first card I drew for you, your question is, should you do this? Well, the card I drew for you is Capricorn. And Capricorn deals with your public image. Okay, so we're on to something here. The next card I drew for you here is the Five of Swords from my Tarot of Dreams. The Five of Swords is a card of betrayal, but we're not looking at that part right now. We're looking at the Aquarius part because we're dealing with astrology today. The Five of Swords is a card of Aquarius, so this deals with your community. So we've got how you see yourself, your community, and then the last card I drew for you is this little baby right here. It's called Uranus. This is all about rebellion. All right. So when I put these 3 together, the message I'm getting is you're worrying too much about what other people think. You may not even need to get the damn toupee. All right. In answer to your question, is it a good idea? I wouldn't think so, because of that 5 of Swords right in the center. If you do get it, make sure you're getting it for the right reasons. And that's all I'm saying. What do you got, Karen?
Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing like Bill really wanting like a big change. It's like stomping out an older version of self there, right? That, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. And I mean, yeah, the death card here. I mean, that's Pluto, right? So, yeah, that's all about those transformations, which, you know, a butterfly came out. So, I feel like you are looking for some transformations, maybe um, some actions, maybe something that'll get you more attention on your channel, perhaps, you know, with the little director's port. And, you know, you make videos and stuff too, so that's kind of cool. This is like some masculine energy here with the rocket ship. And then there's this key here, you know, this skeleton key. So I feel like you're trying to obviously, you know, unlock something here that will help fill, you know, your self-confidence. I had Virgo help, you know, and Virgo is like where we're looking at all of these processes of, you know, how we care for ourselves, um and taking pride in developing those, and perfecting them really with Virgo. I thought that was interesting. Oh my gosh, he got two, like, because this one flew out with it. And then, you know, excitement. Like, I feel like you just want some, yeah, it's excitement. The Gemini is like that duality. Um, you know, the change, and then you can still be like that same person, but two within one here. Um, you know, I mean, some strengths about it. I mean, I think like might get a lot of attention. Like, you might get a lot of messages maybe about it. I don't know. um, that's even like travel or whatever, but you know, maybe it might make you feel like moving, setting some goals and moving quickly towards them. Um, Maybe it might bring more busyness, you know, just by association of people. I don't know. But I feel like messages, because I see that message. But I
I
don't
get
know. Yeah, at the same time, I don't know like that you're gonna really feel like at rest in yourself with it. You know, it just doesn't feel, yeah, like, yeah. And the advice here is like, think about how it brings the spotlight onto you and how that makes you feel. Do you want the attention? You know, is this about like, I would look at your ego. I mean, and I love you, Bill. Like, don't take any of this.
ouch.
I love you. But I mean, and when I say like our ego is just like, just to make sure like that we are doing things for the right reasons. And I think that this is your decision and not mine, because this is about what makes you happy, okay? And what makes you feel fulfilled. And you know what? It's not permanent. It can come right off. You don't have to do it,
I
you
get the
know?
feeling that if you got this, you'd wear it for a while and then get sick of it, type of situation. So Can you get
like,
a loan or two
yeah,
pay to try out and see how you like
yeah.
it?
You could do this for fun too. Like maybe get silly ones and attract attention just to be fun. Like, I mean, I do my headbands. I don't know because Bill is funny. So, and he kind of has that, he just goes for it. And he's
That's
an
the way to
Aries.
be.
He's an Aries. Yeah.
Fire signs are the best, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
So,
rock.
right. Absolutely. So, but yeah, I wouldn't make any choices right now though, Bill, because it's just the energy. I would wait until Venus is over, and I think you'll make some better decisions possibly during that time. You might make an impulsive decision right now. You might regret later that you can't return, or you're just like, why do I have this? Like, how do I get rid of it? But anyways, that's what I have. I'm not going to tell you one way or another. That's you. But yeah, I just think like
That was an interesting
to
question.
look. Yeah. I love that question.
That was cool.
That was so much fun. Well, I hope you got something out of that, Bill. And good luck with all of your transformations you're going through right now. Okay, so next.
I just want to say I love this deck I'm using, the Dark Moon
Oh,
Oracle. My friend Joey personalized it for me. You should cut
I
it
am
down.
intrigued.
Love these.
I'm kind of feeling Iron Fire Horse. I see Iron Fire a lot over Chris Millay. Yeah, with Scotland. Ghost Squad Scotland.
Hey, John.
Yeah. So, all right. So, this is just us looking at, like our normal.
All right.
Our
Here
normal
we
read.
go, Bubba. Iron. Fire.
Hey, John Savage. Good to
I
see
love
you.
his name.
Ooh.
That's a sexy name, boy. Woo!
Well, Iron Fire, if you have a legal decision to make, I would try to put it off as long as you can until like through the Mercury stuff, because I mean, I really like it's just all of the stuff involved with that is
I don't
all the
make
stuff that gets bothered.
any decisions during a Mercury retrograde. None. Because I
Yeah.
find I regret my decisions after the fact.
I mean, and granted, there's just some things that we can't avoid, like, but if it's something we can put off, then, we can put off or whatever. But I would definitely be, I'm not using the deck I wanted to use. Where's that at? Karen. Yes, I talked to myself. I don't know. It just like created legs and walked off. Oh no, it's right in front of me. Okay. I'm good.
I know what deck I'm going to use for this. Hold on.
This deck is so pretty.
No.
Hey, Joji, how are you? Joji's, I ended up on Joji's channel last night randomly for like 2 hours, and we had fun.
I love those long shows. Ramon and I did a broadcast recently where we were only going to be on for like an hour and 10 or hour 15. We were on for almost 2 hours.
Yes.
I love that.
And for me, like, I'll just go by so fast to me. Like, so I'm in my element, talking and like, I live for this.
Life's a dance you learn as you grow. I'm gonna have that in my head all day. Thank you, Anne.
No, Marie, you're good. Oh, okay, sorry. That was a jumper. It's like, oh, and I have to tell y'all like what it is. I'll just give a little sneak peek. It was the Knight of Swords. How appropriate. Speeding on out. I gotta bring this thing.
I hear trinkets.
Yes. I need to keep it down here. It's hard of reaching over.
Hey, Prosperity, how you doing?
And you know, whoever's done first, go first.
And if you're coming in late and would like a reading, readings are free. Tips are appreciated. Our links are in the description box. And if you would like a reading, please put hashtag Hermes.
You're awesome, Bobby. Thank you.
I really am, aren't I? I know it.
You're not a Leo at all. I love you.
I'm a Leo Gemini rising. So yeah.
Yep.
I'm explosive.
Ah. Okay. Like, why do I feel like pulling out the Zammer twins? Oh my gosh, that could be trouble. Oh no. Okay, I'll give you one of these instead, and then I'll.
Well, Karen does that. I'm going to go ahead and go for you.
Please do.
I drew a few cards for you. And just for the hell of it, I don't have a big ass trinket basket like Karen has, but what I do have is a little box of chakra stones, a little bag of chakra stones. So we're going to do this, and I'm going to reach in and I'm going to grab one. And we've got in the throat chakra with the dragon stone. Pretty, pretty. So this is about communication. Coming out of retrograde, I would advise some aggression with going after your goals. I drew the card of Mars. So this is all about going after what you want. Aries and Mars, two very forceful energies. The thing that I'm having trouble with is that last card that I'll get to, but the second card I have for you is the Fool card. So this is about rebellion and starting off on a new path. This is telling me something you've been putting off and telling yourself, no, I'll do it later. Oh, I'm going to do it later. But time is getting short, boo. All right. So now those things that you've been putting off, go for it. Come out of retrograde. Hit the ground running with whatever project you're planning. Do it. Don't give a shit what anybody else says. Do things for you. Be rebellious. I will warn you, though, going down this path and following this path of rebellion and being a little more forceful, there is going to be a little feelings of restriction going on in your life once you start this path, because you're basically going to be bucking the system of everybody around you. you may feel kind of restricted, kind of alone, kind of out there by yourself, but know that you're doing what you need to do for yourself. All right. I don't know if this relates with you, but this is what I'm seeing in the cards. So there you go. I'm going to talk for another couple seconds because I see an empty chair right there. So, oh, let me talk about that blue stone. We didn't throw that in. You need to communicate to other people exactly what you're feeling, what you're wanting. They may not understand, and that's where that Saturn card comes in, but you need to give them the chance. All right. You need to relay how you're feeling to other people. You need to communicate. All right. My dear, it's all
Okay.
yours.
Yeah, sorry. I had like during like literally like your whole entire reading, like one of mine was like over here. I'm like, I gotta do something.
I have that effect on people. What could I say?
She was just mad she couldn't get to me. Okay, so
You have been me
um,
while you figure this out. Okay.
all right, absolutely. Okay, Iron
Speak.
Fire. So during this time, you know, with the Eight of Swords, and that is a immutable Gemini card, by the way, too. um, with this Eight of Swords, you know, we trap ourselves in our own head, and I mean, these can be like real problems. I mean, real things that aren't necessarily easy to get out of, but there is a possibility to get out of. So that's what you're supposed to like remember during this time is that you do have a choice and the power to get out of whatever restriction or bind you might feel yourself get in. And oh my gosh, I mean, look at this one too. It's like a million paper cuts, right? Like so I just like looked at that and I was like, oh my gosh, like yeah, like I don't know why I was just like thinking of Office and stuff all of a sudden, but and then I mean, like two cards, like I'm just like looking for one card. Two cards keep like just popping out on me today. So, the Ten of Moons, and I mean, this is Pisces. And that, the fulfillment, the dream, the end. It's feeling emotionally fulfilled, but it's the added thing that it's not just about you, it involves other people too. Okay. And yeah, and we have some spicy Five of Wands here with that. Yeah, so there can be just a lot of differing viewpoints right now to that. Things that are getting in the way of this, and it's like the more people are involved, the more chances we have of that. And that is that fire. Literally, that is the fire and yeah, and the water. That's so interesting that came out like that. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, my Lego chain came out, so I really do feel like something. It hasn't happened yet. It's gonna feel this way. You're gonna have some type of like, feel restricted about something, okay? And I feel like it could be something that's like a little old because I have a bone here. Um, you know, uh, but it's gonna be okay. You got a thumbs up. To stay positive, right? Oh my goodness. And I don't know if this has any significance for you, but I mean, we could say H. Oh my gosh. H for Hermes. And
Hermes.
yes, Hermes.
Hermes.
So yeah. Okay, so yeah, there could be some conflicts or something that comes up with the Knight of Swords. you might have to think really quick on your feet, or this can be an energy outside of you. I'm not really sure how this is going to come in for you, but if you're feeling, this impulse, which, the Knight of Swords is fire fueled air, truly, in my opinion. I really think of the Knight of Swords as the fastest knight for me.
Yes.
And yeah, because thoughts, air can move so quickly, right? I mean, they're just ethers. But yeah, so when you're feeling this, like, like I would just be mindful of anything you can't take back, saying something too forceful, or also to mind, if somebody's bringing this your way, okay? And yeah, and this can be somebody leaving or arriving suddenly too. So you'll know best, when these court cards come out. But it was my only court card, so that that could be you right now. And I can see that because I had enthusiasm. This is Sun in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is so optimistic and enthusiastic. And also, this could be something, I don't know, are you traveling, or this could be like and some type of thing you're learning, or philosophy or something, because I'm thinking of the things that happen in that house. But also this could be, with that 10 of Cups, a relationship or somebody that you're having a conflict here. So, and that's, you know, so this is definitely going to involve other people and how you're relating with them, now that I see that. And I pulled you, it's two, or I was looking for one, but two came out from my Mermaid's Purse Oracle, because I was thinking, this is all about how to flow in times of chaos. Flow with the chaos. And I feel like this gives really good, information like that. And I got Journey came out, okay, and Illuminate. And that's so interesting, Journey. Then I had Sagittarius, okay, and then Illuminate. I feel like something is going to become clear to you, like with that Knight of Swords, something you could feel very determined about. I want to look at this one, what she says with Illuminate. Yeah, it's just about shining brightly,
Shine
and
bright like a
yes.
diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah. Don't let anyone dim your light. In life, there are many instances where we feel as though we have to please others or lower our lights
Yes,
when we
Anna, you
don't
did that
disturb the
correctly.
people.
Sorry. Yes, you did that correctly, Anna. Forgive me.
Oh, no, you're fine. So yeah, don't let anybody dim your lights. Don't be afraid to shine your light. It's kind of like that people pleasing too. And here, I'll hold this one up. Yeah, the journey card is talking about, like, all the different kind of journeys that we can go on. And some may lead us to somewhere we want to be, and others may not. And if you end up somewhere you don't want to be, remember, nothing is perfect, but situations can always be changed and fixed. You can change direction and embark on a new journey to be right where you want to be. So yeah, I feel like something's definitely going to get something kind of like interrupted here, and not to get discouraged about it, and stay positive, shine your light, and have faith that it's going to work out, whatever this is. Just keep cool, keep it cool, keep it cool. Oh, I hope you got something out of that. All right, so I'm seeing, hey, Bacon Bits. Your name makes me so happy. How are you, Ben? Good to see you. And Anna. Hi, Anna. Did she
Yeah, she put hashtag
okay.
Hermes.
Okay, I'm looking to see. I've got to grab anybody that did it while I was reading.
Well, you were being mystical.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, I am really feeling I just gonna say, like, I think I want to read for Maru.
I love Mara.
Yes. Yes. Just something like her message is like grabbing my eye. So I feel like that's, a sign for me.
What do we need to know?
I've been writing, I was reading what Iron Fire said. She's been writing a wave of chaos. You're very welcome, Iron Fire. You have to let me know what all this is about. I mean, if it's not, sometime. Hopefully everything works out okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And please, if you're not subscribed to Bobby's channel, which is now
Wild Raven Tarot.
Wild Raven Tarot. You can have like a really cool logo and stuff with that one, huh?
I do.
I need to look at it close. I hadn't had time to look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll mail it out to you.
Cool.
I needed something that was
Thanks,
meaningful to me, and ravens are special because winged messengers are special to Hermes.
Mm-hmm.
And ravens are associated with the Morrigan and Hecate and all the cool gods.
Yeah. They definitely make a lasting impression. They certainly do. I love crows and ravens. I don't really get to see ravens. I get to see crows, but yeah. Ben says Hecate. She seems to show up for him for whatever reason. Oh, hey, Rain. How are you, Rain? I'm actually going to get to be on Rain's channel. I think, Rain, is that the 22nd? For love read.
There's so many people I want to have on my channel this year. I want to talk to Rochelle.
You can do all of it. You can do it all.
I can do it all.
You can do it all.
So, I got one more to draw for you. Tiger's Eye. These are matters of security. Okay. So here's what I got for you. The first card I drew for you is an upside down 10 of Cups. It should be like that, but it's not. It's like that. And I got a Tiger's Eye for you. These two right here, the first thing that I'm going to say is we're dealing with matters of personal security. Are you thinking of changing jobs or location? Because I have for you the card of transformation, which is for the 8th house. So this means change is coming for you. And I drew the card of South Node. I love this card. I love the image on there of a dragon's back. This is what you're bringing with you, the karma. So if I'm adding all these together, I'm saying, yeah, you may be moving. Oh, that's cool. All right. Some issues from your past that are still unresolved are forcing these situations into being. This is maybe forcing your hand with the move, but in some way, it's the catalyst for your move. Something is making you do this. It's not just something you decided, I think I want to move across town or out of the country or whatever. Serious change is coming for you. We've got the 8th house. All right. Think Scorpio. All right. So this is definite change. I want to draw something else for you because this doesn't answer my question. Is this move for the better or not? Hold on. Where are you thinking of moving to, Manu? Oh, we got a jumper. The 8 of Wands. When shit starts happening, it's going to happen quickly. All right. So I don't know. I can't really get a bead on anything more of this. All I can say is it's for the better. You have a chance at healing now because that 8 of Wands also is a card of Sagittarius, which is healing. So you have the opportunity to bring healing into your life with this move. Montana, really? Wow. I don't know anything about Montana, so I can't give any kind of real reaction other than wow. Where are you at now? I'm diabetic, you guys, and my mouth is so dry. I woke up and had Pepsi for breakfast.
I hate that when that happens.
Yeah. But yeah, shit's going to happen. It's going to happen fast, and it's going to happen for the better. It may not seem that way, but you have an opportunity here. Grasp it. All right. Oh, you're in Ohio. Ohio. And she's all yours, Karen. Wait.
All right. I just realized I had forgot to pull charms and wow. Okay. So yeah. Oh, this is the first time this is coming. Oh no. Don't fall under my table. This is some Mercury retrograde clumsiness. It did like look my hair stuck. Okay. All right. Here we go. So this is my Strawberry Fields Forever, my Beatles charm. How cool is that? So that could be like a really good song to listen to right now. So there could be a message for you in that song, Mario. Okay, and yeah, I can see some movement going on. We've got like a ship that came out here, and I've got like these little pony beads in here. So sometimes a lot of things come out. They're teeny tiny, so I can't hold them up. But like the numbers like 4, 3, and 8. And Bobby was talking about the 8th house. And the 4, that's your home, your family. 3, that's, all the communications and everything. And then 8. With that house, that's where contracts and all of that, where the sale of assets and everything would be there, right? And then I got the letter S that came out. It's on a little heart, And like P.S. So maybe there's something else, like P.S. Don't forget this. P.S. something. Okay. An L came out, a little key with a heart. And I just thought about it. Like if you're thinking about moving, like you want to be somewhere you love. You got my Hello Kitty charm. I don't know. Maybe you like Hello Kitty. It's cute, familiar. And then and I got like this little kid, like so somewhere like that makes your inner child happy, right? And then some work is coming up, sewing machine, all those fine details. And things might feel, like you want some clarity with my marble here, but also, the marbles like they just roll, things can feel a little chaotic. And you got my tiger eye stone, so this could be like a good crystal for you right now. And I think that builds like confidence and courage, and I think it also offers like protection as well and good fortune. And then you got this like little quill, and it almost looks like, it makes me think of like signing like the Declaration of Independence or something, like those old tiny things. And I wanted to show you my astrology cards that came out, and that was so interesting. Like when Bobby was asking, are you moving? And then I'm looking down, like these three just flew out. Let's see if I can to match up. Okay, so first, like I'm looking down, and then this is like, what is that? Saturn in Cancer. Okay, so, and the key word that she uses on this one is charity, but Saturn, like Cancer, it is a cardinal energy, but there's a big attachment to like the home, and this is literally like you're talking about a home and feeling restless. A restlessness came out here, and that is Mercury in Aries. Wow. Okay, you're feeling that right now, and that's the energy we're in. Holy moly. Okay. And then Sun in Gemini, versatility. So, I mean,
He's
and
so
that's a
bendy.
restlessness too. Yeah, isn't that cool? So, I feel like you're just, wanting to like switch things up. And this is so funny, Maru, that this time I pulled from my Xamer Twins Oracle, and the buffoon came out. And I was reading about it. It was like, and I did shuffle for reversals too, and it came out upright. And this is just about like wanting to be happy, be free, and like feel like you can be yourself somewhere. And but just with the water and the fire, temperance, and look at that road. It almost looks like Western mountains, like, and like the kind of like road. That's interesting. I'm so glad that you got to share that. That's so cool. Your moon is in Cancer and Saturn in Taurus. Yeah. Wow, your Saturn in Taurus really, that's can be one that's a little bit slower to take change for sure, right? And your emotions can kind of be like up and down a little bit during this time. So I think that's why, temperance, be careful to make decisions based off of emotions or impulses. Yeah. Try, kind of just rein those things in. But I feel like this could be like kind of an emotional time right now, and it's emotional, like a new beginning, a new like, like I feel this, like
I feel good.
I feel it. You're like, and oh my god, you have two aces. Holy crap, man! The Ace of Swords was on the bottom of the deck. So it's all about new beginnings here, but you got to decide. You just got to make the decision and the plan. And but it's going to involve, obviously, okay, another hand. So, but yeah, it's just getting, past the Ace of Wands, which didn't come out, but I'm saying that in my head, to the Two of Wands right now, and just having a little bit of focus and paying attention to the details of things, and just tempering, if a little sass wants to come out, and maybe temper it for just a little bit, but be happy. And oh my gosh, that's so funny that card came out. Okay, that is my reading for you, Marie. You'll have to keep us posted. It's kind of exciting.
When is this move supposed to take place, Maru?
Temperance for Sagittarius sun. Oh wow, yeah, you have the itch. Yeah, that's so cool.
Thank you for letting us read for you, my love.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. All right, so next.
I feel good.
I need to unstar some so I don't keep seeing them.
That I would not.
I want to read for someone. Let's see. Okay, so I'm feeling, I keep getting drawn back to this name. Okay, I'm feeling the wild ones, and I know Bailey, my son. I gotta go in just a second. Not let go, but
We know what you meant, Karen. This is not the first time this has happened. We're with you.
Yeah, I'm like, it's always something here. And I don't know if everybody here knows. I have twins. I'm a Gemini, they're Geminis, and yeah, they're almost 3. They're 2. So yeah.
The terrible twos.
Yeah.
Okay, wild ones. I'll read for
Yes.
you while Karen tends to
I
her
don't think she had a special request, with that. I think is just looking in kind of the energies that we've been doing. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. I'm gonna.
And Vicky, yeah, if you want a reading, post #Hermes, okay? Now, wild ones. I'm going to use a deck that I don't see a lot of readers. In fact, I don't see anyone using this in our tribe. We're using Thoth today. So, we're going to pull 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here's what I got for you. First card I have is the 4 of Swords in reverse. All right. This is saying you're not taking the necessary time to find your balance. You are out of balance at this precise moment in time. You need to pull back. You need to chill. You need to basically calm your tits. All right. You need to calm down, relax, pull back, let everybody deal with what they got to deal with. All right. You're a Cancer. All right. I will take that in consideration. The next card I have for you is the Knight of Wands. Now, this is in direct opposition to the first card. This is a fast-moving, explosive card. So you're kind of all over the place right now. There is some creativity that you need to express going on in your life. You need to be more outgoing on a personal level and not worry about the world around you. All right. Let your fire build here. Don't try to build up other people's fires. Focus on your own. All right. You need to do this. You're very out of balance. All right. Sorry to hear that, my love. Everything I'm seeing here, the final card I drew for you is called the Eon. All right. The Eon marks the end of a journey and the beginning of another one. This is the patch from like the end of the World card to the Fool, how it starts over. This is that spot. Something is ending in your life and you have the opportunity to start something new. There's an element of transformation that's happening in your life. The Eon is ruled by the Hebrew letter Resh, which is for transformation. The fire's a transformation. The Knight of Wands is a card of fire. This is Leo energy, creativity, expression, self-expression. The Four of Swords in reverse says you need to stop dealing with the world around you and focus on your own well-being. All right. That whole thing, put the mask on yourself before you put it on your kids, bitch. Okay. Don't worry about the world around you. You need to focus on yourself. All right. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Karen. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just pulling my last card here, and then I just got to grab some charms. Okay. I'm almost there.
I love using my thought deck.
I love the art and everything. I'm coming around to, and especially like it's links to astrology. I feel like I'm more interested to it. Like I can get past my feelings about Mr. Crowley because I mean he wasn't even alive when it was released, right?
No, it was published posthumously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he didn't even want to do the deck. She had to trick him into creating it.
I think I want one more of these. I'm being called. The DBT skills. Dialectical behavioral therapy skills to help regulate emotions. Okay, yeah. All right. So what I have for you, oh, I forgot to pull charms. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I feel you.
Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. So I think like during this time, I'm seeing like you're gonna really have to with this Queen of or a Queen of Swords here, okay? Like she just cuts through BS, okay? She's truthful, but she knows how to set boundaries. She knows what to say, when to say it, and she's very cool-headed, logical, just stay like grounded in your mind kind of energy here. And she's mastered uh, for being a queen. Like she's it's how we like nurture and connect and express that energy to others and support others as well. But yeah, I feel like right now that or during this time, you're gonna have a hard time like tapping into like your intuition, perhaps. Might be feel a little unclear. Also, just be wary of the advice and the guidance that you take from others during this time as well, okay? Because it might not be the best advice. So that's all about tapping in. And that's their major. And then I got, another major here, the Emperor. Okay. So here, Aries comes in here. And so with, you know, with the Queen of Swords, I mean, and I don't know, maybe that's an energy that can affect you during that time too. Okay. But it's all about taking control. Okay. And it's so interesting. I always say with the Emperor, it's about like seeing the bigger picture too, you know, not like, you know, how everything is working, you see the greater plan, just like, you know, an eagle that flies and can see everything. Okay. But one of the skills that came out was emotional regulation skill, and it says see the big picture. And I thought that was kind of cool. That really linked up. And on the bottom, too, we've got like the King of Stars, which is the King of Pentacles or the King of Coins. So, you know, that's our our stability, how we're doing in life here. And you know, there could be some type of issue or something that, you know, like maybe that's why that card's popping out on the bottom, you know. I got the Eiffel Tower came out. I don't know if that has some significance for you. And a hot air balloon. So I don't know. Like I just saw those two come out. It was like, I don't know, I was like dreaming of going to Paris. I don't know if you like to read cards, but my little tarot cards came out here. And the letter R came out, and an X, and 7. And that's 7th house. You know, that can be about others. And like this old like little button that came off or something, and it's like the brand was like goods for life. Okay. But there's 2 buttons here that are missing. So one is square and one is circular. So I don't know. I feel like there's like trying to make things to fix some things between. I feel like this definitely can involve some others around you. And you got my like little eyeglasses. I don't know if like anybody wears eyeglasses, but also what do we do when we wear eyeglasses? To see something more clearly. And that's the Queen of Swords, you know, it's like all that clarity. Even the Emperor, he has very decisive clarity. Okay. He knows what he wants. But I feel like what can really trip you up, and this is actually my Virgo. I mean my Saturn. No, my Mars is in Virgo. God almighty. Okay, so yeah, the 6th house, criticism. Okay, and you know, sometimes like this can come across with Virgos. And when I make these generalizations, like I'm not saying like every Virgo in the world is like this, and I'm not saying it's like a bad or a good thing. Okay, we all have them, right? But with this, there's sometimes this feeling to give unsolicited advice to others because you can really see how somebody else can fix something, and it can come across like as criticism. But also my little girl like is like listen. But you know, this can also, I feel like Virgo, you will criticize yourself more than anything, and it being in Mars, what happens to me is I can be yo, this is my chaos. I can I can be too detailed or too perfectionistic and not just do the dang thing, you know? So I think like this like really wants you to like look and get a plan of action, because the Emperor is going to act on it. Okay. Well, he's going to find people to act on it for him, and to be clear about what you want, and to know that that's what your inner self is telling you. And I would say, like, make mindful statements is one of the advice things here. Number 23, Be mindful when speaking. Avoid judging and blaming people. Also, avoid making you statements which make others feel defensive and emotionally closed off. Instead, use I statements. For example, rather than saying you make me mad, say I feel mad. Communicating this way increases your chances of being understood. That is like Mercury retrograde advice all day, in my opinion. So, and then the other one was the see the big picture, which was 34. When you get overwhelmed by emotions, ask yourself, what was I thinking and feeling? And I think that's like, getting clear about those things. So you know how to build from that. Okay. And just, consider healthier alternative ways to think and feel about it. So it just, yeah, sounds like there's some reflection to do and a plan of action to go forward. And that is what I have for you today. I hope you got something out of that.
Awesome. Thank you for letting us read for you. Karen,
Yes,
we have a
thank
paid
you.
reading.
We do.
We
Awesome.
do. Suzanne.
Okay, awesome. Thank you,
Suzanne, are you
Suzanne.
still here? Suzanne, I summon thee forward.
Suzanne. Okay.
It's time to
Oh.
lip sync for your life.
Yay!
All right, my love.
You're too cute. I love it. Oh, did you get to see my Predicto Kitty?
Uh-uh.
Okay, he's real like, all right. What do we want to ask Predicto Kitty?
Should you get a toupee?
Yeah, should Bill get a toupee? Should Bill get a toupee? All right, so should Bill get a toupee? Is it on? Is it on? Is it turning on? Oh, wait.
It is a certainty.
No! What? He's a little sensitive.
Absolutely.
I did this for my I did a video where I asked it if my astrology teacher was the best astrology teacher ever. And then it went like it knocked up a hairball. Oh, Suzanne has a special question there.
Oh, yeah.
And
Did I really receive a healing from a guide today? You mean like at the museum?
at the museum. Okay.
All right, let's see what we got for you, my dear. Since you have a
Yes.
paid reading,
Yes, thank you so
this
much.
is a little more
Yes, thank you.
in depth. I'm going to switch decks for this. Hold on.
Oh, I was gonna say, where is it? I don't know. I forgot already. Just rambling.
There we go.
That is my oldest child. I'm gonna mute myself.
I tell people my sister and I are twins, but we're 10 months apart. We're Mexican twins. And this is
Well,
what
they
our
say
house was
Irish
like.
though too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I hear my husband moving around.
How's he doing?
He's all right. He's still sleeping a lot. But he's active when he can be.
Yeah. I just found my astrology teacher on the internet. He wrote an astrology book, Dusty White.
She found him down at the Circle K.
I don't know. It was just kind of a timing of events, and he hadn't done these classes in a while. And so I was able to take, in a group, at a lower price than it would have for individuals. But anyways.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start for
Yes.
you. What I did for you, since you went ahead and tipped us, is a full elemental spread for you, which is 6 cards I threw down. And the first card I threw for you deals with the element of earth, your practical life, your health, the world around you, your tangible things, things you could touch. And this is the 8 of Swords. Now, the 8 of Swords is a card of being trapped by our own thoughts. Pretty much is the way I'm reading it right now. Air. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. This is emotions in turmoil. Whoop, hold on. I just hit a button by mistake. Okay. This is not being in control of your emotions. This is being, I hate this word, but being prone to hysterics, being flying off the handle when this is basically being in a bad place emotionally. All right. And I think that your thoughts are affecting your emotions. Fire. Fire deals with your passions, your desires. And in the element of fire, we draw the strength card. This is probably the best card you could get in this spot because strength is ruled by the sun and Leo. This is a card of joy, abundance. This is a card of inner strength and resolve. This is a card of healing. Okay. Earth, air, fire, water. Water brings us. Water brings us the 10 of Wands in reverse. It's the healing light. Not healing light. Heaven and Earth tarot that I'm using. The 10 of Wands is not only a card of carrying too much, but it's a card of Sagittarius. It's a card that says healing is needed. When this card is reversed, healing is in process. You asked about, did you really receive a healing from a guide today? I'm going to venture forth and say yes. The reason I say yes is because of that Queen of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is water and fire coming together for alchemy. But it's not on this plane. So that tells me it's on a spiritual plane. In spirit. In spirit, we have the card of justice, which is Libra, finding balance. I can't say this is a card of physical healing, but it is a card of mental healing. Okay, for physical healing or spiritual healing, we would have other cards like Temperance or the Star. This is a card of Libra, finding balance. So yeah, you'll have healing on a mental level. I think you're being guided in a certain direction to get the healing you need for yourself. You're being led to water, so to speak. And I say that because the final card I'm giving you to take with you is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, in addition to being a card of Aquarius and community, friendships, this is a card of moving into a better frame of mind. Okay. Since swords deal with thoughts, um, to have this card means those thoughts are shifting into a better place. The healing came during a brain tap session. Ah, that's where the brain came in. Okay. Movement, and it felt like my balls and my palms were face down. Wow. That's crazy. When I typed in my question, I felt pressure on your crown. Was the pressure on the very top or towards the back? Like top forward or top back? Or just top? Towards the top on the back. Okay, yes. That is your connection to spirit, my dear. The back of the head is ruled by the letter Kaf, which ties you to the divine, the spiritual, in a watery sense. The tarot card with the letter Kaf is the moon, dealing with things that are hidden, the supernatural. So yes, I am going to tell you, yes, I do believe that you were touched by an angel today, my dear. Karen, what's your opinion?
Well, this wasn't the first thing I pulled out, but like you can kind of split this deck up, and like it'll give all kinds of things like in a few weeks. But I was asking yes or no, and out of all of the cards, I had them all together, and yeah, this big yes came out. And I don't have yeses come out from that a lot, to be honest. So I'm moving my little charms here. Yeah, this is really interesting. I would say, this feels like a new emotional experience.
Gotcha, Suzanne.
Yeah, with the Page of Moons. That's the Page of Cups. And like this vine is just like blossoming, and wrapped around, this moon. The moon is representative of emotions, holding on to those emotions and being revitalized by them, definitely feeling in your feels about it. I'd say, like, on the bottom of the deck, I had the Eight of Wands, and that can be like a fast message, or it's like it just came right at you here.
It looks like Sagittarius, Bo.
Yeah, it does, totally. And that is a
Healing.
isn't that a Sagittarius? Isn't that one?
Sagittarius, 9th
8,
house. That's
9,
for healing.
10. Yeah.
9.
And then we got the Hierophant here with the High Priestess. So, I'm like, yeah. And this was my answer, like, even before I pulled cards, okay, was just like, I feel like your intuition, you're going to know this really, but sometimes it just takes a little time, because this is like a new experience and stuff. I think you need to just sit with it a little while.
She
Right?
just finished typing a few minutes ago. I guess that I need to trust my intuition. Yes, you have it now confirmed with
Yes.
Miss Karen.
And with the Hierophant too, I mean, yes, this is about like faith and all kinds of things, but also there too, this can be a reluctance to accept like something new as well. So and also this could be something like, is there any concerns about how others perceive it? Like we get into a lot of those type of things with the Hierophant. But right here with the High Priestess, I really feel like, they're saying like, hey, we're here. You just, you just gotta believe it. You just gotta feel it, because we can tell you yes, no, whatever all day, but if you still don't believe it for yourself, it doesn't matter.
Reluctance is due to lack of experience. You know what? There
And
is
that's that page
no,
of, yeah.
yeah, don't worry about that. You need to,
We all have to start
yeah,
somewhere, and that's exciting. I had Awaken came out. That's the awakening. That's beautiful energy. And that's Saturn in Leo. Oh, Leo doesn't really like boundaries too much, um generosity though. But if we think about like, somebody being generous in the house of Leo, like it's a generous type spirit. I mean, I kind of get this like holy kind of feeling off of this guy up here, right? I feel like they were generous with you today. And the sun in Aries, assertion
you
came out
froze.
too. So, oh, this happens to me. Look, I somehow get cards that'll put a thumbs down or a thumbs up sometimes. I hate iPhone for that one feature right there. But anyways, enough about that. So assertion. I think like maybe some impulse, might have to like look at some impulses, but also like when we're looking at the sun here, this is all about you and your experiences and your beliefs and how you express those. And yeah, you're right. It's like a lot to learn. I had like this little kite charm that came out, flying in the air, flying in the air. It can be exciting to do a kite in, March. I think of like the winds in March and everything with the time of year with Aries too, is that cardinal, energy taking flight in spring. That little top hat that came out. I was thinking all of a sudden when I said that, I was thinking of the crown. And as I look down at this, I see like a letter C. Okay. A letter R came out. My dice fell on 3, and I'm thinking that like is in the 3rd house. Okay. And that's Mercury's house. Okay. And 1. So there's something about 1, when you think about the magician. This was an experience solely for you. It was for your eyes only. It's a little
For
googly eye charm.
your eyes only.
And it was meant to, it was sweet. It was sweet in nature or whatever, but also that's like a little happy, like little cat. So be happy, feel that joy, okay? And yeah, so I just got these like little book charms. They're like little dollhouse pieces. And then on the front of this, the name of it was Restore Me. Restore Me.
Restore me.
That's pretty, yeah. Yeah, that's like on target. I don't know if this one's going to shoot. I think I might have put the wrong thing in, the wrong ammunition in here. Yeah, I might have put it in the wrong side of my like little Lego gun. And this is about like, hitting targets and stuff. But I don't feel like with that you're ready. quite, but that's okay because that's all what about pages. And I'm going to finish up on this note. Number 22, use beginner's mind. You can't make this up, right? Today, engage with every situation and relationship as if you were seeking it for the first time, without making judgments and without being critical. Instead, be mindful of your actions and observations. Do your best to notice something new that you might have missed in the past. Try it today with your beginner's mind. That Page of Cups, that's also very intuitive, and where we get to have like psychic messages, downloads, all kinds of things too. It's a very dreamy, very beautiful energy. So just bask in the bliss of that, and take a little bit of that full energy, and just trust. You just have to trust. So that's my reading for you. And
Thank you for letting us read for you, dear.
And for the donation and everything. Thank you so much. I definitely feel like you were meant to have that reading. So that was a really beautiful message. Absolutely. So, oops, I had a star. I wish you could see present tense before. How are you doing? Bobby? Because I just got a.
That was me. I sent over
Oh.
from our
You
friend
didn't do that.
Suzanne.
You're sweet. Thank you. Thank you so very much. That was so kind. How is your energy doing, Bobby?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
I'm good for a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, me too. Okay, so we've done Maru.
Maureen post her music.
Is
Hashtag okay, she got it.
Is Ange still here?
And I don't think so.
I don't think if she pops back in, we'll do her.
Yeah.
We'll do you.
She's probably playing it in the background.
She's probably like, I'm on my treadmill right now, like cooking. I do it too, though. Okay, so we've got Maureen who popped in. We've got Vicky. We've got
Ange.
Stop. Prosperity Road. Something's like, yeah. Prosperity Road. Are you still here, Prosperity Road? Yes.
There they are.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we might so we can just like look at the energy of it. Yeah.
Is there a specific? Okay, here we go.
Welcome to everybody coming in. Oh, hi, Todd. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Anna. I see you there. You're not up yet, babe.
We can get Anna next.
Yeah, okay. Anna, you are next, boo-boo. Boo-boo kitty. All right. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first card I have for you is the Queen of Discs in reverse. It should be like that, all sexy, but it's not. It's like that. And this is saying that the energy of this situation, because I'm not going to read on them directly, but this situation, the Queen of Discs is a very caring, protective, emotionally responsible person. It's that type of energy. When it's reversed, that energy has in some way been corrupted. I think that what you said, a stupid communication, is exactly what happened. I think things happened at a bad time. And girl, put your mute on.
I'm sorry. I thought my mute was on. That's why it was so loud.
I was like, girl.
I'm sorry. I can blame this on Mercury. My bad.
I think it was just bad timing that triggered something that they were already dealing with. The next card I have for you is the Four of Discs. This card is ruled by the Sun and Capricorn. Capricorn is exalted in the Sun in this situation. The Sun makes everything yippee skippy. All right. This is about having power. The card itself is called Power. I think that this is the before, and the next card is the after, and this is the Eight of Cups. This indicates hurt feelings. Traditionally, it means walk away energy, knowing when to leave when the time is right. And I think that for whatever reason, you kind of just triggered something which started a waterfall in their brain. One thing leading to another, dominoes. Just that put doubt there. I think that you just basically stepped on a landmine you didn't know was there, an emotional landmine that wasn't of your making. You really can't do much about it right now other than just be there, be who you are, and let them know that this isn't what you intended at all. That wasn't your intent. He has serious health issues and mental health issues. It probably, yes, that Capricorn energy can deal with how he sees himself. And if he sees, I'm going to say this as somebody with serious health issues. For those who don't know, I do suffer from HIV. And I'm very honest about it. I'm not ashamed of it. But there are times when, because of my health, it starts a cascade in my brain, and I end up lashing out at the world around me. And it's not that the world did anything to me. It's just that they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. Yeah. If he has serious mental health issues and serious physical health issues, yeah, I think you just stepped on a landmine, and he's worried that you're going to walk away. When I say questions of security, these two cards, this is staying put and this is walking away. Has this person, I'm assuming that in the past, their relationships, they've gotten the worst end of the deal. That people may have treated him like shit. So you got to remember, they're only going by what they know of past relationships. You've got to show them that that type of relationship is over and done with. This is a new kind of beast. Tell them I reserve the right to use and abuse you in my own special way. You're not responsible for the trauma that others inflicted. All you can do is be there and try to bring healing to each other. All right. And just accept, nod, and move on. All right. And I'm pretty sure it will level out. Now you know that those landmines exist, though. I'm not saying walk on eggshells. I'm just saying look down every now and then. Look at your feet, okay? Karen, you may put your volume back up now.
I'm so sorry about that. I'm usually like in a habit of putting the mute on, every time somebody's reading. So
I didn't realize quite
la-di-da, just a thing
how
that
many charms you had until you started doing that. I was like, bro. Oh, yeah.
yeah, I love it though too. And I got some stuff. I'm gonna like look into like making some charms and stuff for fun too, because I started thinking about that more, and I'm like, I need to do that and just test it out, and it could be like crafts with my kids too. So
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you.
okay, so wow. Okay, so all right, so my bottom deck energy here, and sometimes I call this card the reason why you're here. To getting this, the Knight of Wands, okay? And the Knight of Wands, it's like exciting, it's passionate, it can happen fast, but as fast as it happens, it's gone sometimes, it can be a little unpredictable like that, and totally like fun and everything. Yeah, so that can be like really unsettling, right? Because right now it's like you're you're in this like two of swords. It's like it's a stalemate, right? There's nothing happening here, and usually that's like because there's some type of choice that's hard to make as well sometimes with that. And I would say, yeah, they're being defensive right now with the Nine of Wands. Like, it's a like, look, that's like a what's the word? Like kind of like almost like a fortress, a barrier there, protecting, what they have. Or somebody's, that's the energies feeling protected here. And it really does kind of feel like really out of left field here, because I can see like, the sun, it's like, woo, but also the sun too could be clarity, like, wow, this isn't what I thought it was as well. This realization that you're in the States could be that clarity too, but also there was freedom and fun and all of that sun energy. And the Four of Wands is actually, I think that's Venus in Aries. And then we have, yeah, the sun of this fire. And the the Four of Wands, I mean, it's a celebration. It's like hitting a milestone. You're excited of what the future brings here. And I think you were kind of like seeing, this is the full moon card. This is like a special card in the deck. And we're just coming out of a full moon energy too, right? And look, there's like that little key, like a door to open with that moon. and it's all, the themes that, a full moon brings with this, like our harvest. And then we're like in the process of, releasing things too. Okay. And I can definitely see like your fears, with the Five of Swords, that's this words, like it's like a lose-lose. You just feel like you can't, it's harsh words, harsh, hurtful words. Okay. And I feel like there might have been like, you're feeling some issues, like, all this that I gave to it. What have I, gotten back? I feel like maybe even people are like looking at like, like what one gets out of this as well, Um, but yeah, I mean, I definitely feel, some sadness here with the Five of Cups. Like, oh, this conflict. Yeah, it's a conflict. And yeah, you're just, it's like, wow, why? So I got like 2 zeros, okay? And me think of that really as like the full energy, okay? I've got a 3, a T, an orange red flag. um, and then there's this battery here, like this little thing, and like there's the positive and the negative, the masculine and the feminine side. And that's funny because I had the chariot like fly out like before I even started. A little license plate. And yeah, this was something that was just budding. Like, well, this is like a little sprout, right? And that's so funny in that full moon card thing, but like this has been locked off. It's closed. The lock is closed. I think this is like a chevron amethyst. This might be a good stone for you right now. And we've got this elephant here. And the elephant, they have a really good memory, right? And they travel a long ways, but they have really good memories. And that could be something though too, it's like try not to get caught, in that if it's not. But I really do feel like they dislike you. There was an attraction and everything there, but then, I got this, the axe came out here. So, and it's like said on there, like, I don't know if they're, totally like not talking to you at all. I think it's kind of the impression I got, like silent treatment, abandonment here. Just as like y'all were like getting to know each other, right? And but Spirit wants you to know, like, pay attention to the red flags. Especially if there's like an opportunity that, this new something can come in, or this could be something totally different as well that could surprise you. So I don't know. I feel like that's a journey for you to take right now. And
It sounds like you're gonna be dealing with a lot of baggage
yeah,
that other people have given
yeah,
him.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
patience is required.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where like they're kind of like caught in this like not really wanting to make, a move one way or another. Like they're just kind of like put this on hold. But also think about like, I mean, this is something like I just think about me personally. Things like this is like there's healthy ways
Oh,
of
there's
expressing things.
definitely trust issues there. Then, if he was abused as a child, I was too. That's why I know this for a fact.
Then yeah, then I mean, a
Anybody who,
therapist, like yeah,
yeah, is he in therapy? That might be something.
and this would be
I'm
something
sure
even for
by
you how to
now.
cope with that too.
Yeah, coping
Could be,
mechanisms.
yeah. But I mean, there's, with the tower, like something, is being shaken up, something, and it's gonna be really hard to understand why, it's like, why am I in this situation right now? Like, Why?
This is one of those shit happens situations. There's not much you can do.
Exactly. Exactly. But I say though, still at the end of the day, it's like you've got to protect yourself though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, there's nothing that you can do to fix or you can be supportive or whatever, but just don't do it at the sake of your own at your own expense, if that makes sense. I feel like my card just wanted to show me here like that you're totally justified in being like thrown, like if you get anything out of this, just know like yes, this looks like wow, like total surprise. Okay, so don't feel like you know silly for not seeing something, but right now I think you can see things, and then maybe take that time right now to look back on some of those things and process some things maybe that you even missed, for some insight, and that's really good stuff to do during retrogrades. So um anyways, I'm really sorry about that. It's frustrating.
Hang
All
in there,
right.
boo-boo.
Yeah, you got this. You got this. Um, we just, we come in to teach each other lessons as well too. So, I don't know, like I feel like let's see. Let's see what the moonology wants to say since that big full moon came out and then Melvin. So I just feel compelled to.
Mercury.
New moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. So I feel like right now, like whenever you're in doubt, like you can't go wrong with turning something, and putting love into yourself, and also do things to build your confidence.
And that card
Yeah.
is associated with the Leo card in tarot, I would assume, which is quiet
Hmm.
strength.
Yeah, and this is that new moon too. A new moon. So this is about like setting intentions too. Yeah. So, anyways, there could be something cool around that time for you too. So, sometimes I find those cards work. They give us like little timing hints. So maybe work on that, and maybe there's a Leo if that doesn't work out. I don't know. But I feel like you're gonna feel better about it. Have more confidence in the situation and yourself. So that's my reading. All right.
Sip, sip, people.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to like refill my
I
water.
think I can do one more, Karen.
Okay, one more. All right. So Bobby, I'm gonna let you pick. Okay. So we've got Sonia. Or did we say
Let
we
me
were
see.
gonna
I've got
do?
them starred. Did we say we were going to do somebody?
I think so, didn't we? Anna. I think we said we were gonna do Anna, didn't we?
Yes, Anna. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Anna,
Okay.
Anna. Okay. Do you see a better communication and a progress in my relationship with my love interest? Man, he is a Leo sign. Oh, see, she
Okay.
knows how to do this. All right.
That's a good question. Yeah, you asked that well.
And just so you know, Leos rock. They're the coolest sign of all.
Yes. And Leo, just
And they're
make
the
sure
best
you let
lovers.
them know like how special they are. Like,
That's right. We want everybody to know it. It's our gift to you.
All right, I'm gonna silence this up so I don't forget. You have like rocked by charms.
If I get this deck today that I've been expecting for the past week and a half, I'm going to go live tonight because I want to use it.
Ooh, fun.
and Wonderland deck.
Well, hopefully I'll
My
catch it.
ethereal deck.
Yeah, I think Ramon and Rain are on right now. Yeah, so we'll do this one, and then yeah, there's some love reads over on Spiritual Rain, and I believe Angie's got some too tonight too.
Oh,
Let me
yeah,
see.
jumper.
I
Love.
thought I'm like I can't remember everything.
I will tell you this, Anna. As I was shuffling, I had a jumper card fly out, and it's the Two of Cups, which is the love card. So we know we're on the right track here. Engine number 9. She turned her sound off, didn't she? Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. The first card I have for you is called the 9 of Discs. This is the card of gain. Right, so this is a card of acquisition, acquiring things. Let me turn my heater off. It's still so cold at this time of year. I don't know why. It snowed a little bit the other day. This is Venus. So this is where you're coming from. The 9 of Discs. Whoop. Hold on. What the hell did I just do? Okay. All right. The next card I have for you is the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is a questioning card. It asks, which path are you going to follow? How are you going to change to follow the path you want to follow? This is ruled by Venus and Scorpio. It's a very watery card. It's a very emotional card. I'm trying to see how it's playing in. You know what? This is saying there's a possible time of discontent. The last card I have here is the Sun in reverse. Hold on. Yeah, let's see how I connect these two. You're a complicated one here. Yes. All right, I drew 3 cards for clarification. I'm going to go back over the tarot cards, and then I'll tell you the clarifying cards. So we've got the 9 of Discs, which is a card of Virgo. Virgo is a card of health, healing, your daily life, your love life, things that happen every day, your sex life. Well, every day, maybe not, but I don't know. Your work, your job, your grind, everything you do, your pets. There's some questioning going on about the current path with hurt feelings. Yeah, no, that's just all I can read out of that. That's why I threw the clarifiers. And the first card I threw is called Chiron. I say Chiron. Chiron, the centaur. This is for healing. So even though those hurt feelings are there, this is not beyond repair. And I was really asking the question about communication. Will there be better communication? And the card I drew for you, it's called the air element. And I know it's in reverse on the screen, but this says communication down here. So that's a straight out answer to your question. Yes, there will be healing, which will allow for better communication. And I was thinking, are you sure? Am I sure? So I drew one more card, and this card is called Yod. This card represents destiny. So yes, there should be some healing taking place, which will allow for better communication, because this is your destiny to be together. Okay, Karen, what do you got?
All right, I'm just gonna last. I like you. I was like, I'm not happy with my answer.
It's like when you look through a window and it's just not clear enough, you kind of
Yeah, right. Exactly. And thank you, everybody. And I'm sorry we couldn't make it to everybody today, but thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. Okay. Got like a little Colette Baron Reed, little wisdom of the oracle here.
I almost spilled everything everywhere. Whew.
You almost spilled the beans.
Almost spilled the beans. Do you know I dropped one of my racks of tarot cards, and I keep 12 decks in each rack.
Oh, yeah, I've got an experience with that not too long ago. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I had 12 decks fly everywhere.
How long did it take you to put them all back together, right?
A while. It took me about an hour. Yeah.
I feel you, because I had to do that too. Oh.
I couldn't even blame anyone. I was alone.
Oh. Okay, so all right. I don't know, like this is just a weird. I wasn't expecting like to see this energy on the bottom here with like the Ten of Swords. You know, like I feel like you're kind of like you're looking like that this is ending, or like the Ten of Swords too. Sometimes it's like that feeling of, you know, being stabbed in the back sometimes, or like even betrayed somehow. You might be fearing some type of ending. But yeah, I mean, we've definitely got some fire energy. You said it was Leo, but like we got this Emperor card, and you know the Emperor is really can be very like, you know, my way, my way, yeah. And yeah, because sometimes it could be really hard to like maybe feel like that it's teamwork, perhaps. And that's what our communication is about too, right? But I mean, I definitely do feel like, you know, there's definitely some love there with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Moons in there. But the Knight of Moons too is really like moody sometimes, and you know, can be like, I don't really feel like, you know, doing this right now, or you know, can almost like just express their emotions without regard to yours if they feel like, you know, so called to it. Sometimes it's hard to see out of their own emotions. Okay, is what I'm trying to say. And
Oh,
you know, I
selfish.
think something like you gotta like, yeah, I feel like somebody's definitely holding back here. That's what the Four of Stars, the Four of Pentacles, you know, like holding on. But also though too, it's like questioning, like, are you, you know, are you desperately, you know, grasping onto this, or are they just like holding on, holding back, not giving you what you're wanting there? Okay. And I think like you just want to be able to work on this, you know, with the Eight of Stars. But there's a lot of pentacles in this. There's a lot of pentacles. Okay. So many. Um, and I feel like you're gonna have to learn how to be friends again first, you know, like friends to talk and to establish the kind of communication that you want. And the Page of Stars is like, it's also like a really practical energy, but also kind of like look at that like in it's like that like little like, you know, hey, can we maybe have some coffee and talk about this? Kind of thing, you know, it's like a little offering. But I definitely like, I forgot that this came out. I don't know what, maybe you do feel that way about something. Okay. Because I feel like, you know, something's got to change here. Okay. Change is needed. And you really are just hoping for some fair treatment, justice, some balance. Okay. And I definitely like, it's so funny. I reached for my Doreen virtue things, and apparently like I got my past life relationship card. Okay. And it's like you've known each other before. And I forgot to tell you, like this one was on the bottom, like karmic relationship. And you know, that's all about like past lives. These can be like, you know, lessons, things, you know, that like lessons we're meant to learn in this lifetime, right? So I don't know whether you did or not for sure, but my card is saying that. So take it, you know, as it resonates for you. And I think the biggest thing here, oh my God, I totally forgot. Okay, 6 or a 9. I don't know. I can't tell. They didn't put a line underneath. Maybe that's you're just like, I don't know either, right?
Ambiguity.
Yeah, right. Ambiguity. Yes, ambiguity. And I got this like, it's funny, like we're going to be hitting an Easter season here, but it's like a little bunny with like a little tennis racket, you know? It's kind of like with tennis, you know, it's like serving. You do like this back and forth or whatever, and you're just like, you know, kind of like, what's next? Like, what's next here? What's gonna happen? They do have the dolphin. That's like a playful energy. Letter B in a 1. That's like your B1 with yourself. I don't know why I just heard that. Oh, IQ. And then I don't know, maybe I don't know, I got my like, little Jesus literally on the cross here over here. So I don't know if somebody's Christian or you know, like you just feel kind of crucified right now a little bit. And this, I did want you to know this is just for you. Okay. And a guitar. Maybe there's like maybe one of you plays music or music. There could be some messages in music. So pay attention to the songs as they play around you. Okay, so in this one I did get the soulmates card, but I got it in reverse. Okay, and she calls these protection messages. All right, and she says an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. And I did notice like happy was in reverse on the bottom. I just want to glance to see what she says about that really fast here. I love her like ratings in this. She had the protection messages are the ones for reversals, and she's got like this is a great guidebook. She's got prosperity messages, relationship messages, you know, that's pretty cool. Protection messages, the happy, lighten up because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly, see the world through the eyes of a clown. Don't take yourself or any situation right now too seriously. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of your day.
In other words, calm your tits.
Like, shine some sunshine in your mind. Like, try to think positively about it, but also I think like too, I feel like it's causing you to look back into maybe some things that like can be triggering or even on their part too. And I mean, I really feel like there could be some strong, like with the, I'm looking at the energies here with all these pentacles too. I mean, that can be like, you know, that has a energy that just like wants to hold on to things, you know, and it's how things are being put out and manifested in our reality here. So I think it's important with all this showing up that you make sure to keep your thoughts in a positive alignment, because you know, if our thoughts can become things in a way or another, like we want to make sure we're putting out those things. But I think maybe I don't know, maybe y'all are gonna have some coffee soon and talk about this. So and that Page of Pentacles, I think that could be like a good, you know, and it's just the Page of Pentacles is kind, very practical, will listen very well, has you know, grounded advice, but also you know, doesn't get caught up in flights of fancy. And it could be about learning about each other too. So you know, it could feel more triggering because if there's some past life stuff there, definitely that will definitely have more of an effect. So, and I think my timers are timing off in the background, right?
I can hear your alarm is going off.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Bobby. I like hanging out with you. You're fun.
I like hanging out with you.
Oh, well, y'all, Bobby might be bobbing. Might be bopping up on his channel for some reason. So make sure you got the notification bell turned on. And what do I have coming up? Oh, my channel anniversary is Tuesday. I'm gonna do something on my channel like 8. I just gotta make the 8 p.m. Eastern.
I think I'm gonna do an insomniac show tonight.
Ooh,
in the middle of the night, so
fun.
we'll see how that goes.
Fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, I don't know, hopefully I'll be able to catch you. So
And then
yeah.
next Saturday, I've got Selena, Essence of the Moon, is going to be reading with me on my channel.
Nice. She's so beautiful. I just had to say that.
It's adorable.
I say that to her. Selena, you're very pretty. Thank you. Thank you for wishing me a happy channel anniversary. Thumbnail coming soon, guys. All right. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. Please like, subscribe, comment, or you gotta listen to that.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.